someone's able to do the public works? Thanks.
I'll take that, Mr. Chairman. In Bill's absence, the department has been busy doing patching. They've also done a number of crack sealing operations. And this month, actually, absorbing the majority of the work have been inlet repairs. We've had a number of inlets that are deteriorating around the tops, actually too many to count. So that's kept the department rather busy. They should be starting on the in-house paving program. I've provided that list to the board. I haven't seen much feedback as far as opposition, so I'm going to assume that it's all okay, but I will refresh that email with the board to make sure that we're okay to move in that direction. That's all I have.
Good. Engineer report.
You've heard a lot from me tonight, so I'll keep myself brief. The board has a copy of my report, and the only thing miscellaneous to report was that we did submit the application for the ABB property through the Bureau of Mine Reclamation for a possible grant, and that was submitted last Monday in conjunction with special counsel on that project. Other than that, my report is that's it.
Very good. Solicitor's report.
Yes, thank you, Mr. Chairman. We've been fairly busy on the CHJA case. I'm sure everyone has seen that a preliminary injunction was issued against the authority until further order of court. During that time period, we were prepared to have a preliminary injunction hearing. On the eve of that hearing, or at the hearing, the other side objected. The judge instead, after some discussions with the other side, the judge issued an accelerated timeline to have preliminary objections, and essentially we'll have a hearing before the end of the year if the matter isn't otherwise worked out. So there's a mechanism for some discussions and those kinds of resolutions. Otherwise, it will go to a hearing at which time the judge will make a decision on continuing the injunction. That probably won't happen until the end of the year. So as I said, there are some preliminary objections. There's also been some discovery that's been issued to all the parties, and everyone is working on coordinating responses to that. We were also involved in an MDJ hearing that took up some of our time this month, as well as some enforcement matters related to the Clements property. We issued the findings in the South Point Reload case, and I think everyone has seen there's been an appeal. Now there's a briefing schedule. All of that we should get through that within the next 2 months. And then just working on day-to-day legal matters with the manager.
Very well. Thank you. Any questions for any of the administrative reports? Board of Supervisors discussion, new business, new topics.
Yes, Mr. Chairman, our request we make some amendments to 2 ordinances in particular, number 611 and 1613, regarding discharge of water in the streets and neighboring properties. I think we need to have a workshop on it, have maybe a hearing on it. I think we need a lot of input from the various board members. And Dan, I think you said you had some stormwater runoff restrictions. I want to tighten them up because I've gone to countless number of people's houses this year. I went out 4th of July and seen people's properties flooded, damaged by their neighbor next door who had a driveway, who just flooded their basement, their garage, spewed rocks, millings into somebody else's yard, into our waterways. We need to tighten this all up here. I talked with the Public Works Director, Bill, in the spring. With all this new development going on in Cecil Township, we need to keep a watch on these people. So I would request a workshop, Mr. Chairman, for stormwater management. I sat in the audience 2 weeks ago, the Comprehensive Plan Committee, and one of the former board members brought up as a priority Cecil Township better look at stormwater management in the future.
Very well. Any further comments on that topic? I heard somewhere it stated too that the 10-year storms that they used to classify in the state of Pennsylvania have now become the 2-year storms. So there may be things that need changed and addressed at the state level. We have a pulse of the board that we proceed with setting up a workshop. Are you in favor of that, Cindy?
Can I ask that, and I've asked this repeatedly before, but now I want to ask it publicly, that this stuff be added to the agenda so that we kind of have, you're putting us on the spot. I mean, I'm in favor of it, I guess, but this stuff needs to be listed on the agenda so that we can be prepared, we can look things up, we can talk. You're putting me on the spot. You brought it up 2 minutes ago, and now you're asking for a
Well,
pulse of the board.
It's under new business. I mean, I'm not here to vote on it tonight, I'm just bringing up under new business that maybe in the
I'm
future.
just asking that, I mean, this was clearly something you addressed to Eric before.
Yes, I
It needs to
mentioned
be
it.
an agenda item.
So you don't want to, do you want to talk about this later privately, or?
Not privately, no, that's not at all what I'm saying. I'm just
To
saying that,
decide privately whether we have a time established?
no, that's not at all what I'm saying. I'm saying that if something is going to be brought up, even by a supervisor in advance, it needs to be an agenda item.
Well,
Well, no, it's under new business. I mean, I do have a right to speak
I'm not
under new business or old business.
I'm not saying that, but what if somebody had an example, or they really wanted to be here and they didn't say when?
That's why I would like to line up a workshop for this. We've changed ordinances in the past for chickens and horses. We had people come in and give testimony, show pictures. We need to have a workshop here about this. We need to have a lot of different ideas from various board members and the audience.
I'm not at all opposed to what you're saying. I'm just asking that, and I've asked this repeatedly, that if there is something that's going to be brought up, that it's an agenda item, so that residents are aware that it's going to be brought up. This wasn't random, it was prepared, it was
Well,
something you...
we're only asking to investigate. May I have your pulse?
I'm allowed to speak, I believe.
Mr. Flair, do you have a comment, or?
No, something else.
All right. It's on you for setting up a workshop?
Yes.
May we just have the township manager address us and look for times?
Let's try to get one.
You want to do one right now? I was thinking to respect Supervisor Fisher and maybe allow her to, time to think about it, but if you'd really like the time.
It's a workshop.
That's not what I'm saying.
Donna, are Mondays free in, the last
With the exception of September, our first meeting is moved to Tuesday because of the holiday. So our first meeting of the month, regular business meeting, will be held Tuesday, September 4th.
And possibly not to, so that we may get the residents to attend. Could we do that before the Tuesday meeting?
I think they're going to need more than an hour.
maybe the following Monday after our...
That would be September 10th?
What about September 10th?
Yeah, that should be fine.
Sound fine? Ron? Okay, September 10th at, what, 7 o'clock?
7 p.m.
7, please, thank you.
It'll be advertised as a workshop session to discuss stormwater issues. Is that how?
I think Dan has a couple items, and I know Bruce had a list of kind of cleanup items too, minor amendments.
To the all pertaining to
No,
stormwater?
no. I think there's a laundry list of
You
amendments.
can do it under the guise of ordinance amendments.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
ordinance amendments,
And I
very
just want
well.
to clarify the language on that tower, cell tower ordinance, so it's clear for developers, for the entire group.
Ordinance review.
Things like that, yeah,
All right.
just minor things.
And then, new business, Ron, you had something?
Yeah, I'd like to start addressing all these junk cars sitting around.
Pardon me? Addressing,
The junk vehicles, have the people either tow them away or whatever, get them out.
okay.
I mean, there's plenty. There's two right across the road there, sitting there. Sean looks at them every day.
Very well.
Well, are we gonna address Mike to start going after these vehicles? I want one straight up against like on 17.
How does the board feel? May I get a pulse on that topic?
I think it's important.
Yeah,
It was brought up at the comprehensive plan meeting too.
very well. So they'll be coming down the pipe with the comprehensive plan, but maybe we could do some actions.
Sean, didn't they have stickers that they used to put on the vehicles that give so long to remove it?
Yeah, I believe that the township, when John was doing that, he probably knew more than I did on it. They provided stickers they put on the vehicle and they gave a notice to, I was in so many days, I think, Tom, was it like 30 days or something?
How many?
30 days, you didn't even give 30 days,
I've been 10.
it was about 10 days, okay. But yeah, they stuck, you weren't able to pull them off the windshield, so,
Parked on streets.
Is that public streets? Okay.
Right, that only,
Yeah,
that
are you
only
referring
the
to-
issue that's parked
I'm
on.
referring to anything on the property,
On private property.
yes.
Okay, that's
And along the streets. I mean,
Yeah,
there's a
streets
couple
would
on
be
Wilson
different.
Avenue. Been sitting there for years.
So let's look into this a little closer and move on it.
I don't know, Tom, do we have an ordinance on that?
We just can't selectively enforce it. That's the problem. If we have an ordinance, it needs to apply to everyone, not just.
Well, what? Anybody in the township?
So the pulse of the board is to investigate, to pursue this and act upon it. Very well. Any other items of new business? I will bring up that one, if you don't mind, just that we advertise for a planning commissioner. I wouldn't mind that we handle the zoning or municipal authority, all of our boards. Let's put a description out there that just shows all of the boards and keep a backlog of different people that may be interested.
Why wouldn't we just advertise for the position that we have open?
Please speak up.
Why wouldn't we just advertise for the position that we have open?
So the thought is to advertise for that, but then also for all of the boards. Let's keep a backlog of resumes and applications and see those that are interested in maybe serving on the board. I don't think it hurts.
I would prefer to advertise for the position that we have open. That would be-
May I have any other comments from the board? Tom, do you see any problem with a backlog?
I'd just like to see the right person put on the board they want to get on. I mean, there's people that's been in the past on the park board, they end up on a planning commission. You know, if somebody has some knowledge of what they're bringing to the table.
Dawn, if you could prepare something that's just the kind of responsibility of each board, we might have somebody saying, well, I'd like to do that.
Do you agree, Frank?
Yeah, it'd be good to have a backlog of interested candidates.
So just list it on the website, or is that something that you guys feel should be advertised in the paper, or what?
But we're misadvertising. We're advertising for positions that we don't have open. We need to make it clear that we have an opening in a planning position, but we're accepting resumes for, I guess, future possible openings would be, but you need to make it abundantly clear to residents that if they're submitting an application for zoning, that we don't currently have an opening on the zoning hearing board.
Dawn knows how to do that.
All right. Understood, Don?
Yes.
Thank you. Any other additional new business items? The old business,